The Intercontinental is truly unique to Los Angeles. It's the first spire building in all of downtown Los Angeles. It has 73 stories and a sky lobby on the 70th floor. The hotel rooms start on the 31st floor and go all the way up to the top of the building, and all of the dining outlets sit as well on the top of the building.
On June 23rd, the grand opening of the curated building and the Hotel Intercontinental was the biggest spectacle in Los Angeles.
Grand opening has been something that's been on our ownership and hotel management's mind since day one. It was really important for the ownership team and for Intercontinental Hotels Group to do an event that was groundbreaking and really an opportunity to welcome all of Los Angeles and abroad to a property that is an absolute game changer for downtown Los Angeles.
We were involved from the very beginning, from the moment that they came up with the idea through the entire concept. We worked hand in hand, not only with the director of catering, but the general manager of the building and the representatives from Korea and Air to actually make this come to life.
AOO Events and I go back. I respect Dave Merrill tremendously. He has the best interest of every partner in mind, from a culinary perspective to a hotel perspective, all the way down to lighting and AV, video and floral, which his team also did all of our flowers that evening. I mean, truly every detail was looked after in a perfect way.
For a job of this magnitude, there are so many moving parts that have to be planned and managed. Add on top of it the fact that this is a brand new building and a brand new staff, it was almost an impossible job. But AOO Events was involved in every single aspect, from security to wait staff to the live show itself, and everything in between.
PSAV is, nationally recognized. They are, in a lot of hotel properties, but what is really exciting about their partnership for this hotel is that they actually increased their inventory selection and have really opened up their doors of creativity, knowing that we really want to set the bar for what we can do on a technology perspective.
We were lucky enough to work with PSAV, who is the in-house AV company for the Intercontinental, to create this amazing experience. The focal point was a screen surround that wrapped around the entire stage and down the side walls, which created a perfect format for digital mapping. We also decided to create a very large performance stage in the middle of the room surrounded by bars, a stage in the round, if you will. On that stage, we had cirque performances happening throughout the evening. Even the bars that were surrounding that stage are custom built specifically to fit the designs of the furniture that is being brought into the Hotel Intercontinental.
I think that our designers, the hotel designers, are AC Martin. And through their vision and through that with our ownership and our hotel management partnership, we were able to create a space that would be great for a social event, for a very large corporate event, for a gala, for a conference for 2,000 people. And it's really hard to do that in a hotel setting that feels unique. And they created a ballroom that is a very large space, over 20,000 square feet, a space that LA needed large areas for 2,000 people. And then they were able to design this room so that it was neutral in tones and it had, a design element that would really work with anybody's taste.
What AO provided from the beginning was the initial consultations to come up with the ideas. We designed the entire program, and then when it was custom designed and built and in place, we were also the show producers. So we wrote the scripts, called the show, and basically steered the entire branded message that was extended to the guests that evening. The The outside of this building has a spine that goes up that is all LED, so we can create an amazing light show. So we timed the light show right at 8:30 at night to happen right was the perfect light for everyone to see outside, and then simulcast it inside so everyone in the ballroom was seeing exactly what was happening outside. We designed a custom button that was pushed for the light show that looked like a Korean Air the engine on the side of the plane, and that was the button that was pushed to activate the entire light show outside the building. After the building lighting, we had to come up with a way of dispersing the guests to the different parts of the hotel. Imagine moving 800 to 900 guests to 20 different floors in a building. So we did it from these electronic LED bands that we program for each individual client. So they're going on this tour of the entire place, and just when the guest thinks it over, we then open up the pool and we throw some more cool stuff at them. We even customized the food that happened on the pool deck, and that was one of the great spectacles, from nitrogen ice cream stations to gourmet donuts delivered on umbrellas, and cute little s'more stations that people could sit and make their own s'mores with. There was something there for everybody.
When we were concepting this idea with AOO, we really wanted to create an experience that emulated all of the outlets of what the hotel will offer to guests regularly. And that's Sora, our sushi restaurant, that's La Boucherie on 71, our French steakhouse. That's Spire 73, the tallest open-air event deck and bar in America. And we wanted to bring all of those elements and all of those food concepts into an event space so that everyone could have a taste of it. The structure itself is what also is redefining the skyline of Los Angeles. And, you know, it's so exciting, even just as an Angelino watching the news and seeing the backdrop on the 5 o'clock news where our building is now being showcased. It's so amazing to see it there and to see it lit and open.
I have to say, it was such a privilege to work with the staff and all of the people at the Hotel Intercontinental. They are a class act, and it made it so much easier to work with them because they were open to all of our ideas and they trusted us.
It was awesome to have launched and opened, and just now we can put to life and put in action all of the efforts and the planning stages that we had years before this opened.
We are very, very proud of what this property has turned into and what we executed that night. It feels very, very special.